Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wabihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya wa din. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Sidang yang jemaah dirahmati Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. InsyaAllah kita seperti biasa mulakan majlis kita ini dengan kita memanjatkan kesyukuran kita kepada Allah Subhanahu wa taala yang telah mengumpulkan kita pada bulan yang mulia, hari yang mulia, di tempat yang mulia. Maka kita mulakan majlis kita ini dengan kita berdoa kepada Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Mudah-mudahan Allah mengampunkan segala dosa kita zahir dan batin. Mudah-mudahan Allah memperkenankan segala permintaan kita, dan mudah-mudahan Allah menjadikan kita dekat kepadanya di antara hamba-hambanya yang bertakwa. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Maka seperti biasa kita akan membicarakan berkenaan dengan beberapa soalan yang ditujukan pada hari ini ke semua soalan yang kita akan membicarakan dalam bahasa English. Maka soalan yang pertama ini menanyakan di sini. Soalan menanyakan, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Can we learn yoga exercise? Ini soalannya. Can we learn yoga exercise? Pertaining to yoga exercises, if yoga exercises are based on worship, if yoga exercises are based on worshipping idols, then it is not permissible. Tamam. There are some types of exercises, if you study the history behind it, you will find that it is established based on worship towards deities and idols. It is like a type of a dance or a type of an exercise. But after some time, people use it just for the sake of exercises. People do not use it any for worship. In this particular situation, if there is any factor that has worship within that particular exercise, then it is not permissible. But if yoga exercises are not based on worship, are not based on worshipping idols, and is not established initially in religion that worship other than Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that those exercises are not meant for worshipping idols, then we say yoga exercises is permissible. So we have to look at the situation, and we have to look at how it is established. Then we can ascertain whether it is permissible or it is not any permissible. Tayyib. So this is the answer to this the first question. The second question, a person asks, my son's hair color is naturally not black. My son's hair color is naturally not black. Can I dye his hair black? Can a person dye his hair black? It is not permissible for a person to dye black, based on the narration by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is mentioned in Muqaddimah Hadramiyah. It is not permissible to dye the hair of a person black, except if it is in a situation of jihad. That is an exceptional case. If a person is in the battlefield and is meeting any enemies, and a person is old, for example, to inspire fear in the hearts of the enemy, it is permissible for him to dye his hair black so that he looks younger. But other than that, it is not permissible, because there is a deception. When a person dyes his hair black, there is a deception. That is why in Islam we say it is not permissible for a person to dye black. So what type of color can a person dye? We say that one of the colors that is used by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to dye his hair and the beard. And our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used a special plant that is named as henna. And this is, we see traditionally a lot of Muslims they use henna for dyeing. Basically the color is a bit orange or is a bit brown, brownish color. That is permissible for dyeing. As for black it is not permissible. So the question is asking, can I dye his hair black to avoid being reprimanded by his teachers? So now this is a parent asking a question that one of the son goes to school and the hair of son is naturally not black. So the teachers reprimanded him and tell him to dye his hair black, thinking that he might be dyeing his hair other than black. In this particular situation, it is upon the parents to explain to the teachers that naturally the color of the hair of my son is not black, it is other than black. Then it is upon the parents to explain, but not for the parents to dye black, because it is something which is, as what we mentioned, not permissible in Islam. So explanation to the teachers pertaining to what you call it, to the reality, is a compulsion upon the parents. Tayyib. The next question, a person asks, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum assalam. May I know, for a child that have just been born, when will it be appropriate to do aqiqah? And this is the first question. When is it appropriate for us to do aqiqah? It is a sunnah to do aqiqah on the 7th day. On the 7th day after a child is born. It is a sunnah. And this is based on the many narrations that our Prophet ﷺ, he did aqiqah for his grandchildren and also for his children on the 7th day after their birth. That is a sunnah. But it is permissible if a person is unable to do on the 7th day. It is permissible for a person to do on the 14th day or on the 21st day. And basically to do aqiqah after that, it is also permissible. But the most virtuous day that a person do aqiqah is on the 7th day, because this is the practice of the Prophet ﷺ. And basically aqiqah is about slaughtering animal and giving food to the poor. So for a baby boy, it is recommended that we slaughter 2 sheep. For a baby girl, it is recommended that we slaughter 1 sheep. And then it is a sunnah to cook the meat, and to give to the poor. So this is a sunnah in Islam.